to Gusto News on Gusto TV. I am Kos Ife Oluwa, and today on the news with me is Olamide Bado. I also have Tiwa Savage in this news, and rounding up with Simi. But before I go on, I'd like to say thank you to you for all you do for us. Likes, comments, telling people about Gusto TV. Please keep doing so. And if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell. Starting off the news with Olamide. Of course, you know Olamide is the man of the moment. Has just released the album. UY Scuti is getting a whole lot of reviews. Positive one. People are going to say, oh, Olamide showed himself. Olamide wants to prove to us, he has proved to us that he is versatile. He's not just a street artist and all of that. Well, of course, you know, he's out of the country at the moment. You know, of course, being a bid to promote and keep pushing the UY Scuti album, and of course got in an interview with Apple Podcast. And of course in this interview he talked about the UY Scuti album, the change in the sound, and yes, why he loves working with young artists. According to Olamide in this interview, he talked about his journey in Nigerian music industry, from a street artist, who raps in indigenous language, to who he is today, seeing from Capedium to the UY Scuti album. According to him, he said he feels like, he's starting all over, as if Olamide's career is just starting all over, because the love, the acceptance for this particular album, have been so amazing for him. He said he felt like, he has done this route a couple of years ago or more earlier. He started doing the old slow vibes and just, a whole lot of rhythms that comes with it, especially what we're seeing on the UY Scuti album. But he went on to say without the street Olamide, without Olamide, appealing to the street audience, there wouldn't be, the album UY Scuti as it is today. And of course he's thankful for his process, and he said as much as he's changing his sound and appealing to a larger audience beyond the shores of Nigeria, it is also, he tried to make sure that there's a song the streets can still connect with and relate with. Of course, he started from the streets, so what do you expect? He cannot leave them out of any of his body of work. But one other thing he laid emphasis on in this interview is the fact that he loves to support young artists. Whenever he sees a young artist that wants to work, that's hardworking, he tries to support them and make sure that they get to their full potential. He said for him, he always look back at how he grew through the industry, and what he is today is because somebody supported him, and that's why he always tried to support artists. Of course, on this particular album, he worked with a couple of young artists, and one of them is Faith, and she did a thing on Pompon. That one is a very amazing work. A whole lot of artists on that one as well. He did the same with Capedium. So Olamide is of course one artist that works with a lot of young people, that uses his platform to put out the younger artists in the Nigerian music industry out to the world. And of course, it's been a platform for a lot of them to grow. Last year, we saw him with Bella Smurda on that one, and of course there was one song as well that put Bella Smurda out to the fans, and of course showcase him to the music audience all around the world. So yes, that's an interview on Olamide talking about the UY Scuti album and why he loves to work with young artists. Next on this one is Tiwa Savage, Mama Jam Jam. Yes, Tiwa Savage recently have been all about the, Water and Gary EP, telling us it's at 80% done. Are you ready for that? And of course, she recently held, a listening party for that one with, intimate one. We saw a couple of media personalities, influencers, artists, yes, a colleague in the industry. And of course, these people have given good reviews about our work. Balloon, there are pictures to this. So I have to start from Tiwa Savage again. Moving on to the next on this news is, of course, Tiwa Savage, Mama Jam Jam. Recently, Mama Jam Jam is all about the, Water and Gary EP. She's been talking so much about it. 80% done. She just feel like releasing it already. Well, recently she held, a listening party with a close set of people, from media personalities to colleagues in the industry, influencers, and they've all gone on to give, different reviews about this one. But well, on this one, Tiwa Savage, on Twitter celebrating a milestone that Tiwa Savage, project on Spotify have been able to reach. Yes, of course, we know that she is one of the most streamed Nigerian artists and female artists on Spotify. On this one, it goes to say Tiwa Savage's Samia becomes the highest streamed album by a female African act of all time on Spotify, surpassing Yemi Alade's King of Queens. Wow, that's a big one for her. Yemi Alade is known to be holding the position, but this time around it seems like she's taking it up with the Samia album. And of course, it goes here, exact stream numbers on Spotify. Samia is over 26 million. King of Queens, okay, over 26 million, but as well we could see difference in the 9,300 and all of that. While this is, the old 6,000 and all of that. And yes, on our EP, Sugarcane remains the highest streamed female project all around. Yes, the EP Sugarcane remains the highest streamed female project all around. This is a good one, especially in a time where she's about to release another EP. That's to tell that, with even so much she's putting in promoting this EP before it even gets out. Come on, it seems like we are going to be seeing another Sugarcane EP scenario with the Water and Gary EP. But till then, we'll be looking out for that one, and we trust Tiwa Savage to always deliver when it comes to our work. Congratulations to her on that one, and of course, more win and more success. Rounding up the news on a funny note, of course, is with Simi. We know Simi to be a very comic personality. She comes up to share very funny conversation she's having with probably a husband or a friend, and this time around is with Tanya Omotayo. They seem to be having a bit of a fun, and Simi have gone out to put it up online. According to this IG story post of Simi, which is a Instagram conversation of herself and Tanya, she went on to actually tell her that even DJ can do better. Wahoo! Of course, we saw the on the birthday song for her. Yes, on this one it goes, what's the difference between my voice and this one now? Oh, that's Tanya, yeah? And she's like, you want, let's do competition. Oh yeah, now let me school you. School yourself. Even DJ alone will finish you, and you are too fine for that embarrassment. Wahoo! Because you're the caption, this one wants to embarrass herself. Oh, wow. Of course, we saw DJ, we saw, and that seems to be what makes you want to listen to that song. Yeah, so yeah, Simi is, throwing a shade publicly to Tanya Omotayo, telling her that even DJ will release a full album and you can't. Anyways, it's good to be rounding up the news on an exciting note from Simi, and of course, if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. And you can just go a step forward and as well click on the notification bell. Yes, but if you've been here, with us already, please drop your comment and likes. Tell us what you think about this particular news, and we'll be here to respond to you. See you next time. Peace out.